Alright, here we go with our Any Dreadful Golgari deck on an opponent. Go. So you really want to start with an enabler first, and then like something, a payoff card. So this is a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep this. And we have like black. I think I already get 2 black in this deck. It's really weird. I'm not like entirely sure how much black sources I need. I have 11. I think that's enough. My only black card is actually Night Howler and Gerard's Order. And the Corpse Connoisseur. I have a bunch of black sideboard cards, so I think we're good. Blue red, huh? Could be a lot of things. See if this gets memory lapse or not. I hate when this happens. So this happens more often, just to me, I think in general, than most. So obviously we have a choice here, but I'm not gonna take it. It's still so funny that I milled 2 other like mill cards. This is the dumb part of it. So I'm not gonna take anything. Just so I can start the Splinter Fight train. It's so annoying. I hate when that happens. I would take like Splinter Fight any other card, but that's just the way it is. It's like one of the downsides of this deck. That just kind of happens. All right, Desperate Ravings. So we discarded a Prophetic Bolt. Maybe so my opponent's play on some sort of blue-red spells deck. Cool. I love Prophetic Bolt. I do like that card a lot. Or maybe they're Jeskai. So maybe this Splinter Fight isn't going to live that long, so I could hold off, play it, but I think the longer I wait, the worse it gets. So we're just gonna run out the Splinter Fright. We have the gather. We do a gather pack anyway, so we can probably find another creature from here. Now gather pack, we'll find 2 things because I have Spell Mastery already. Lapse, sure. The sad thing about blue counter magic is that it's just really bad, especially on the 2 slot. 3s is like they have like tons of cancel effects. There's like a million of them, but 2 is where you really want to be. Main phase Frantic Search from the opponent. Oh, okay. They're just like straight 3 colors, I think. Basic Planes is something else. Maybe they're like. Oh no, maybe not. No, I was gonna say maybe they're slide, but that doesn't mean they're not cycling anything. Um, I have a choice. I could like gather the pack, try to find something, or play the Splinter Fray. I think I'm just gonna gather the pack. If I find a Nemesis, I think it actually gets. Oh, I probably don't get activated. It depends on what I hit here. But I want to save the Splinter Fright. So if I find a Nemesis and Boning Room, I might take both of them actually. And hit a bunch of lands. I'm gonna play the Boning Room. It's actually one of the worst ones. It's like it's cheap. That's why it's good. It's actually just cheap. But it's not like the worst. But they have their like trade-offs. I don't mind this dying. That's the point. Next turn, I think I can say play both Splinter Fight and Nemesis. I have actually only have one, so the Nemesis has to wait for a little bit. Okay, we'll put this to Vagath, or whatever, however I say it. If someone wants to correct me, let me know. I think it's to Gothos. Gothos. I don't know. The creature land. I can do a lot of things here. I think. I just want to attack first. We'll play a lot more meager 1/1. Looking for that second black source for Night Howler. Kind of milled a couple swamps already. We'll find a second one soon enough. Or I will, not we. I hate saying we like that. We're not together here. I'm just not doing anything. Very afraid. Very afraid to like commit to the board. Alright, Splinter Fright. We're just gonna pop up my graveyard so I can see. But Night Howler Corpse Connoisseur, that's pretty good. I could activate this. I can attack for 12. Actually, you know, it's not a bad idea. Let's do that. I could easily eat a Starstorm, though. I did not eat a Starstorm. Alright. So even if I, like, creatures die somehow, I have, like, a bunch of Nemesis backups. And they'll get really cheap. And the Savagoth can, actually win on its own. Because it'll be a 6/6, actually. It won't win on its own. It'll be short by 1. Inner Outburst. I'm not sure what they can have with 2 mana. Maybe like Immolating Glare, I guess. I guess putting him to 1 isn't that bad. What can they have? Like Azorius Charm, Immolating Glare. I don't know. Let's just take him to 1. Next turn I can just play a bunch of like large idiots. I can just play 1 at a time. That's the best part about it. I can just do like play 1 or 2 at a time. If this attack happens. Creature lands are very rare in Penny Dreadful right now. So there's a very few amount of them. This is, I think, one of the better ones. When you can play around it, when you build around it. So Seeker of the Way, yes. Excuse me. We found a Brawn. I actually want to put it in my graveyard, actually. Well, actually, hold on. The Corpse Groundsword could kill them, assuming they have no spells. Which, I mean, they have a Desperate Ravens in their yard, so they can give this lifelink whenever they want. Okay, I have a plan. I'm gonna play a Boneyard Worm. And we're gonna Corpse Connoisseur, dump a Brawn, and then we're gonna attack. How do I do this pre-combat? I should do this post-combat. I think I just got really excited about playing the Boneyard Worm. This is the best part about the deck, when you're like the later turns, and you're just playing like Tarmogoyf. Just Tarmogoyf over and over. Sure. Probably not gonna attack into the Seeker this time. Although it might be better if I do. Because then, like, it just clears a blocker and doesn't, like, grow later. Because I could. Corpse Transfer gives itself haste, right? It's 4 to 1 Earth? Okay, good. So. I mean, him at 4 is, like, very relevant. Especially when I have Trample. And the Savagoth there could probably just win on its own. Can't really counter this. Well, he has no blue mana, that's why. Alright, we're gonna look for. We also get Genesis, but I think Bronze is a little better right now. Gonna end the game soon. Off of this trade. The trade also helps our Night Howler. That's actually why I really want to trade. And like I said, they have to block. Them at 4 is like irrelevant. Now this is it's a 7/7. So they have to have some sort of great answer for this. Alright, so I found a second black. Let's go. I'm gonna go for it here. If it dies, it dies. Not sure what they got for 7, like to kill 7/7. A bunch of like bolts, like a bunch of like lightning strikes or whatever. Like Warley usually looks lightning strike. I would see that. I could see that actually. Again, I wouldn't be like upset about it. All right, so we got that one. I'm not really sure what our opponent's playing. It's a lot of spells, so maybe sort of like Jeskai Prowess deck. I like Mesmeric Fiend then, if that's the case. I'm actually gonna cut the Wasteland Vipers. They're much better when your opponent has a lot of creatures. Like, I haven't really seen them yet, but Mesmeric Fiend can kind of help us out there. You can see what's going on. It's hard to, like, sideboard this deck. You don't want to take out a ton of the enablers, like the 2-mana spells. I actually probably would never take those out. But I'm actually cut out Hermit Druid here. Because, like, I'm just trading creature for creature. It's not that bad. And I don't really want to get rid of... Or I can get rid of the Brawn. Yeah, I can get rid of a Brawn. Yeah, let's try this. This hand is poopy. 6 lands and a 0/0. Alright, a little better. I'm not sure if this Humor Dream is ever going to live. Ooh, that's a good card. But, you know, one can hope. I don't like cross my fingers there when you can't see me cross my fingers. This is especially bad against the red decks, so. But, like I said, if it dies, I get a 1/1 in my yard. I can start everything else. So it's never the worst. So in my deck, I have I have 23 lands, 15 basics, and 8 non-basics. So it's about a 2-to-1 ratio for basics non-basics. I think I have like a really good shot. I'm not a big math guy when it comes to this kind of thing, but pretty good shot of just like getting a couple of cards per activation. Another great reason to play this deck. I didn't mention this in the deck tech, but it's there's like a really like low amount of graveyard hate, if not any. No one has graveyard hate ever since Scrabbling Claws kind of left the format, and like things like Coffin Purge. So like there are cards that destroy the graveyard, but they're very rarely played because no one actually does this. That's pretty great. So like this is why these kind of strategies can actually kind of like do well. Oh, it's taking a pause here. Okay, secret play. Alright. Please, Druid, please stay around. Please hang out. Please hang out and help me out. That's not a song. Oh my god, this is gonna happen. I will take 2. Ooh, it's so exciting. Well, I have I have a bunch of lands in my hand. Yeah, let's spin it. Got 5 cards. That's a good mill. Down with that. Let's commune now. I want none of these cards. I kind of don't want any of them. I kind of miss the Gatherers here, but I guess I'll take the Hermit Druid. Telling time? Yes. I really need to find like some sort of creature to like kind of block this. I probably will just block the non-active druid. Apparently, it's just he's just letting it live. Well, I could find like a burst signing here. That would be sad. Another Genesis. Okay. Uh, we'll leave this on tap for now. Maybe I have to like double block if we don't have another spell. Doubt that's gonna happen. I would never do the double block here with them with like 5 cards in our hand. No way. I would just like, I'm just gonna jump here. Actually, I could just take it. I kind of want to take it. Yeah, I'll just take it. What's the worst gonna happen? Like even if I get like Worthy or Helix, that's like the worst thing that could happen. It's not even that bad. Factor Fiction, yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. Um, what is it pretty decent? We're gonna split the removal here. First Lightning is a little worse. House is actually the worst card here. It's actually good, bad when I get my like big guys out. So put this. That looks way better. Well, it still looks way better. It's the factor fiction that's really making this kind of difficult. I don't want him to have the factor fiction. I don't want him to oust. So this is like this split here. What's worse for me? Probably factor fiction. So let's do this. They took the 3-card pile. So they took the oust. They took this. They took oust, secret away, memory lapse. Fine. Let's go Hermit Druid. Alright, Corpse Consort, another Brawn. Okay, so I think the play here is to draw its orders for Nemesis Immortal. No, can't. I only have 5 mana. Dang it. I guess I'll just play the Genesis. I kind of have everything I need in my graveyard. I have a bunch of guys. I kind of need to block this next turn. Next turn they have a burst, like they're gonna like or oust. Oh, they're gonna oust my thing. Never mind. Sure. Um, they're gonna oust. Okay, so they're gonna oust my guy, and I won't have an activation. I'm gonna have to block this. I think I just need to make them oust it. Oh, that's bad. Next turn is Savgoth is coming out, so that's gonna be huge. I think I just make them oust it. I have a backup anyway. And I actually want the Genesis in my deck so I can draw its orders later. Or Garbage Consort, so okay. I'm fine with this. Do I attack? I can attack with one of them. Send them a message. Let them know what's up. Opponent has a lot of options. Okay. This is gonna get big. You have different different arts. Why do people have different arts? Sorry, I just noticed that. I'm sorry. It's like if you ever watch this series, or just like me in general, I hate different arts. This always bugs me. It just bugs me so much. Like, why do that to yourself? Yeah, here comes the oust. I'm fine with this. Like I said, I'm gonna have to block here though. I think I think I do want to block. I don't really care about my opponent's life totals. What am I going to discard? Puncturing light. Telling time. Yeah, puncturing light's not as good. Although if I block this and like they puncturing light, suck. I am blocking them. Arbitrars aren't as good anymore. I think I have enough stuff on the grid and I have enough lands too, so I want to just like get the business going. The Seeker. Ooh, Night Howler. Night Howler. Bad. And then like Gerard's ordering. Put the Genesis in my graveyard and put a Nemesis in my hand. I can cast Nemesis right now. Oh, they have the memory lapse. Oh, this is not good. Oh, crap. I'm getting lapsed super hard here. I forgot about that. I mean, it's fine if they memory lapse it. It's just like... I'm gonna eat it with these. I just kind of like blanked there for a second. I kind of want to draw it, so I can't really use a Hermit Druid here. So I think I'm just gonna let the Hermit Druid die. I'm not really upset about it. I'm a little upset actually, because like if the Gerard's orders like gets countered next turn, oh okay. Now I see it. Now I see it all. First like guy. These wizards. Excuse me, there's a pepper in my mouth. These wizards are the warriors, right? Okay, the warriors. Very good. Well, he might be a little behind here. Because my opponent has like two more spells, I think. Two more? Let's fly. The fact that flying is actually one of the worst things against, or really good. Alright, let's do our best here. Let's put a Genesis in the yard. Or this goes to hand first. So it goes hand first, then yard. So Nemesis first. Genesis yard. If I live this turn, no, I don't think I don't think I have enough damage to like push through here. I think the Mesmerics is pretty bad actually. They have a lot of like cheap removal. Excuse me, a lot of cheap removal. The hiccups now, almost. Spurs. Good enough. Good enough. All right, so learn a little more about our opponent's deck. It's kind of like a, well, still I would say like a chess guy prowess deck with like docent. Um, that being said, Maybe I don't waste that Viper's back. Maybe I don't want this Mesmeric Fiend. I had like a bit of removal. Like a ton. But I think it's enough for like Mesmeric Fiend not to be as good. How many putrefies now? I'm so surprised Hermadrid lived that long. Like, I'm actually really surprised by that. I could beat a bunch of 2/2s. I can't beat that 5/4, so maybe what I'm going to do is take this out, bring in the Memoricides, and maybe bring like a Putrefy or two. And we'll actually take out a Hermadrid. It's weird to do that, but it's like the enabler that's easiest to cut. I really hate cutting these. These always dig 5. This doesn't always dig 5. So, I kind of want to waste my Viper back. Just like one. I didn't know what I cut though. Like another Brawn? I don't know. I cut another Hermadrid. Yeah, let's just cut like one Druid. We'll bring like one Viper in. Just for the tutoring effect. For tutoring purposes. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I like it. I got a 2-drop and a enabler card. This could easily whiff. Hopefully it doesn't. Like half our deck, almost half our deck is creatures, so you're looking at like 10th of the deck. You should be fine, right? You at least hit one creature every time, right? I actually want to have this, but I mean, if it dies, it's fine. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, got the Memora side. I was thinking of having. I had Nyx Weavers in my deck for a while for like when this kind of happens. I might actually put them back. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure like what's better, Hermadrid or Nyx Weaver. I think I just want like the velocity that it's Hermadrid can kind of bring. Nyx Weaver is pretty good, but it's a little slow. Alright, found a third land. That's good. So if this dies or he counters it, I don't mind at all. I'm completely fine with it dying. Oh, it's teasing me. Kill already. You're red. Your red deck. Ouse would be the worst card, actually. It's basically Ouse just like... Ouse doesn't even put it in my graveyard. It puts it back in my deck, and it's like... Ugh. And I haven't gained anything. I actually gained more with it dying. Ooh, he's gonna let me on top with it. I love this. Alright. Yeah, oblige. I think I milled one swamp. No, I didn't mill anything. I just got a swamp. Cool. If I play a 0/0, I might have to. I guess we can just wait. Yeah, let's just wait. We're not under any pressure right now. Next turn I can like Gerard's orders or even just play the Brawn out. Yes, Raving. Opponent discards Borrow's Guildgate. What are my opponents? I mean, the white's good for Seeker's Away, and I guess there's Oust. That's probably like sideboard cards. Really, like it looks like a straight 3-color deck. Maybe red's the splash. I haven't seen mountains yet. Okay, we're gonna activate the druid once again. We hit just another forest. So we just ripping forests like a madman. I'm gonna cast the Brawn. See what happens. I don't want to cast the Drawn Swords yet. The counter magic. I actually want this resolve. Brawn, I really don't care for. Even if it's on the field, I made a Hill Giant, but I gain nothing by Drawn's Orders getting countered. Collapse. Great counterspell. I may actually. Ooh. We're gonna get Trixie. We're gonna upkeep this. So now we don't draw the Brawn. Ooh, Trixies. Trixies. Assuming this lives, of course. I'm gonna put a stop on my upkeep, and then on my upkeep, I'm gonna activate this. I thought of that more. Why did I think like that more? Probably the upkeep Druid and activate is probably way better. I haven't actually like played a lot with Druid. I just kind of put them in, couple of games ago. So I've had like 2. Now this is the first build where I had 4 of them. So this thing alive. So this time we're gonna hit 3 cards. So we found a forest. We did mill the Brawn. So now we're going. We're going now. We're doing it. 1-yard worm. We got a 1/1. Splinter Fright? Maybe? Alright. Let the milling be in. We're gonna upkeep, do the Druid stuff. I think that's way better. I don't actually want to draw any creatures anymore. As much. Oh, this is a Starstorm. Please let it be a Starstorm for 1. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yes. I actually feel good about this. Yeah. That's great. I actually feel great about that. Because now these are 2/2s. I have 2 5/5s. And I've drawn on so much land off the Druid that I can just start doing some crazy things. Hondo has a lot of cards in their hand. Also have to remember they have like the white doesn't have wrath effects. It's just straight 3 color. Shout out to you, Shakes. Stop on my upkeep. So this costs 2 now, so that's pretty good. So now I'm playing Tarmogoyfs. Basically. Every nemesis is a Tarmogoyf. I'm actually gonna bestow this, so if my opponent does a planar outburst, the Night Howler will still stick out. Yeah. Or if he just bounces this in response, I still get a Night Howler. Because that's how bestow works. It's kind of ridiculous. So even if he bounces his nemesis, I still get the thing. If the planar outburst resolves, I still get the thing. I still get the Night Howler. Oh, he ousts, so it's fine. I still get a thing. Bestow is such a weird mechanic. But it's working out for me. I'm blocking. By the way, I'm blocking. I will absolutely block. Because next turn, I'm looking to Gerard's orders stuff. I'm looking at Gerard's orders. I'm trying to put a Genesis in my graveyard. Really like that. I have a Corpse Connoisseur yet? No, I don't. Oh, there's a time change that's happened. 3 a.m. now. Damn you, daylight savings. I changed my wall clock too. Just changed my alarm clock. We'll elect to block. Even if I play like a Factor Fiction here, I'm okay with it. I really don't mind trading. I did think twice. That's fine. And I guess I guess I have the Desperate Ravings too. All right, so maybe this wasn't the best luck. But I get to resolve my draw doors. Or if they, or if the Ravings discards a creature, like if they just randomly have another creature in their hand. Yes, yes, go Night Howler, go Night Howler. For trading. So what do I want in my hand? I think I want a Night Howler in my hand, and definitely a Genesis in my graveyard. So I should do everything. It'd be great. So I'm gonna need a Night Howler in my hand, and I'm putting a Genesis in the graveyard. We're gonna play 2/2 or 5/5 for 2. And commune. Something cool. Ooh. I'll take another Nemesis. I'll take the Night Howler. And now every turn I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna get back another Night Howler with the Genesis. It's kind of cheap enough where I can't start looping them. Because every turn I'm gonna try to just keep bestowing my creature. An Oust would be like the most annoying, or even just like or at this point, a board would be kind of annoying. We just had a planar outburst. I'm not really sure. Maybe my opponent. I haven't seen a Parallax Wave yet, but that's definitely possible for my opponent. They're also just running out of time. Maybe it's like a lag issue, but they have been playing pretty slow. I always lose more time on my clock in these kind of matches because when I do videos, because I just end up talking more. So I don't know what my opponent's excuse is. Let me get back the Night Howler here. I have enough mana to just do this once. I only have 2 blacks, so I'm gonna do this one at a time. If they had Purified a Grave, I'd be really surprised. This thing might be huge. Starstorm for 5, fine. I still get the Night Howler. That's the best part. I still get the Night Howler. And now it's a 10/10. Bestow is so weird. Like, you can never get 2 for 1 with Bestow. I'm not sure why they made that mechanic. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna get back. I guess a Boneyard Worm. Actually, Boneyard's a lot better. Especially if I draw an untapped land right here. This is just cheaper. It'll only be an 8/8, but you know. If I draw, like I said, if I'm drawing a second land, I can do 2 things. I could play the Night Howler and a Boneyard Worm, or I can just play them both individually. Or I can put the Boneyard Worm, play the Boneyard Worm, and then equip it, or bestow it. And I got we'll just play them separately. No, we don't play them separately. We can that's a 7/7. I'm sorry, yeah, I pulled one out, so yeah, it's a 7 now. I really think one has like a wrath effect. Maybe I just want to play a Hermit Druid. I want to like lose. I want to like really lose. I do, however, want to draw the next Night Howler. And like I said, the Night Howlers make all these silly 1/1s become like huge threats. Player Outburst is easily the best card. I mean, excuse me. I can see him taking like I can see a 4-1 split here. Like if my opponent has a player outburst already, this is really annoying. So I'm just gonna do this. I don't want him to take this, but at the same time, the lands I don't think really matters now. So I'm probably just gonna take the outburst. Yep. Nope, they didn't. They binned it. So they took all the counter magic and draw spells. So they do have an answer to some of this. That's interesting. I don't want this to go to a timeout. I'm really sad if this would go to a timeout. So I wish opponent would play a little faster. All right. Maybe they're picking up their play a little bit. Also mismatching thing twice is oh my goodness. Oh man. Like I got worried about a bunch of counter magic, okay. They do have memory lapses. I do remember those. First light of that, sure. So knowing that my opponent has a memory lapse, um oh, house, okay. At least I'm getting a lot of life here. Game's not gonna end anytime soon, so this might actually go to a timeout. I'm gonna get back what's most cost effective here? Probably the Nemesis. Do the other Night Howler, which we knew was there. Now we can do play a two drop and equip it. Just has another counter spell, that's fine. But it's okay, we can play a large guy here. I want to cast it. 10-10. What's the next card I'm going to draw? I don't remember. Main phase Fact or Fiction. Probably looking to try to tempo me out with like bounce spell or something like that. There's a Disperse and a Docent. Docent can kind of kill me really quickly. I don't want him to. We're gonna split these cards. To I can actually I can beat this. I can't beat this as one. Do that. What did they get rid of here? They got rid of the Docent. Okay, so clearly they want that bounce spell. Docent pumping Night Howler. Great. Great. Like the Genesis is just like completely grinding on my opponent. It's kind of nuts. Like even they bounce this, which I don't mind. Like they're gonna get it for 5. They're gonna gain 5. That's fine. I'm gonna play another 5/5 and then bestow it next turn. Like how many outs do I have left to fight? Right. Next to Boneyard Room. Okay. I'm gonna actually. Should I go wide here? Yeah, I'm gonna go wide. I think it's just time to kind of go wide here. Always yielding, but for the sake of my opponent. I don't really have any instant speed. Like Wait, I have putrefied. It doesn't matter. Their toughness doesn't matter. The outburst? Oh, docent? That's fine. I have to have like a burst lightning or an oust right here. I think stay competitive in this game. You're trying to draw swamp here to like double bestow my guys. I think I'm just gonna take the safe play and yeah, I'm just gonna do a nemesis. Alright, drew Boonie Worm. So we're gonna start bestowing our large guys. Attack for 15. Ample. Okay. Another large guy. I think this time I'm not gonna pull any creatures out of my graveyard. First lightning me. Right? Are they trying to like flip this and kill me? They have like 2 cards left. They have a think twice, their yard. They're like 2 away from flipping. It's a fact or fiction. Huh. This first keeps them alive. Frantic Search. I'll like wait to split these 2 cards. Be close. This is gonna be a close game. Because it's a docent's about to flip. I think I just like have to draw another swamp. Naturally draw another swamp to like, kill my opponent. I'm not gonna. I can't use the thingy. Attacking with this? How would you attack with that? Not sure why you would attack with that. This time, I'm not going to get anything. I want to actually draw a swamp here. And I also want to activate the, Ooh. Okay, let's... Here. Even if they bounce it, I'm not worried about it. Memory Lapse. That's the best card they could have. So they have a bounce spell, right? They take the Disperse there? I can't remember. Yeah, they took the Disperse. So... Lost it. 3? Am I 1 short? I'm actually 1 short of like super killing my opponent. Because they're gonna disperse one of the things. I'm not sure if I can die next turn. Okay, let's Night Howler the other one. Going wide is better here. Okay. They have to bounce one of these, so the Night Howler is not going to be tapped. Thinking whether they're attacking with this or not. This is already a lethal attack, so I don't have to attack with this. They still have to block with either a token or the Seeker. I'm not sure how it's going to shake out, honestly. My opponent has to think really fast. This has gone on way longer than it should. I don't know why. I think my opponent's just thought very hard about this. Probably should have attacked with this. I think I actually should have attacked with this. I had to think about it. Oh, he disconnected. Okay, so if I disconnected, what I should have done is actually attacked with everybody. Because the game probably will end next turn. I'm playing like way too defensively. Because what happens is that like it has trample, everything has trample, so let's say they bounce this, and then they attack for 16. They can just block with this and take 13. But if I attack with this, then they have to block. I made a really poor attack, but I think my opponent's just gonna time out. They actually could have won this, depending on their hand quality. I don't like this part of the game, but what I should have done was attacked with the Nemesis. Because, okay, I know they have to disperse. They have to disperse one of the Boneyard Worms. Move this. Can I move this? They have to disperse one of the Boneyard Worms, so that gets removed from combat. They have to block this. So they block with this. This becomes a 4-4. Oh, they're going to gain life too, so they actually would have lived through this. They gain 4, they take... Let's do the math real quick. They'd go up to 19, and they would have taken 16. 4. They would have taken 12. They go to... They'd be like barely alive, but I don't think the docent would have flipped. And I would have lived. And I think like if we like extended the game a little bit, and then like post-combat I'm gonna play another Nemesis, so I would have won probably next turn. So that's one what I should have done, and two probably would have happened. But just unfortunate we kind of timed out there.